Ukraine is preparing to create a national Bitcoin reserve. The initiative is being developed in partnership with Binance, one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world. According to Encrypted, the Ukrainian government is finalizing a draft bill that would formally establish the reserve and plans to submit it to parliament soon. The goal is to use Bitcoin as a long-term store of value for the country, especially in light of the ongoing war with Russia and growing global inflation. Crypto is already playing a vital role in Ukraine's economy, both as a tool for fundraising and financial resilience, and this move seeks to formalize and expand that use. The effort is being spearheaded by Ukraine's deputy chairman, who has stressed the urgency of creating economic tools that are resistant to geopolitical pressure. Binance's regional head confirmed the company's support for the project, noting that such a system will require major legal reforms. Current laws in Ukraine do not yet allow for digital assets to be held as official state reserves. Still, Binance sees long-term potential in Ukraine's approach and is helping with regulatory frameworks and education to support the transition. While the project is still in its early stages, it reflects a broader global trend. Countries like Brazil, Switzerland, and the Central African Republic are also exploring how to incorporate Bitcoin into national finance strategies. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, introduced the Glacier Drop, a massive airdrop involving Midnight, Cardano's privacy-focused sidechain, at Consensus 2025 in Toronto. This airdrop will distribute Midnight's native tokens, Night and Dust, to over 37 million wallets. What makes this airdrop unique is that it covers users across 8 blockchains: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, and Polygon. The idea behind Midnight is to offer privacy-enhancing features without isolating users into a single ecosystem. With Midnight, developers and users can interact across blockchains without the need for complicated token bridges or swaps. You'll be able to pay network fees using the native tokens of your own chain, whether that's ADA, ETH, or SOL. Validators from all chains can earn rewards, making the system inclusive and borderless. Hoskinson emphasized that no venture capitalists are getting tokens at this time, which is a rare move in today's crypto environment. The airdrop is meant to reward actual users, not just investors. Currently, Midnight is still in the testnet phase, but the mainnet is expected by the end of 2025. Hoskinson described it as his favorite project, saying it's designed to be friends with everybody. The Ethereum Foundation launched a bold new program called the $1 Trillion Security Initiative. The goal is to prepare Ethereum to handle trillions of dollars in value safely. It's a long-term vision to create what the foundation calls civilization-scale infrastructure, a blockchain secure enough that billions of people and institutions can trust it with serious money. This isn't just about protecting against hacks. It's about building a platform as reliable as legacy financial systems, if not more so. Today, Ethereum secures more than $63 billion in assets, but with the growth of DeFi, NFTs, and Web3 apps, that number could grow fast. The Ethereum Foundation knows that as adoption rises, so do the risks. To meet the challenge, the initiative is divided into 3 phases. The first phase focuses on identifying vulnerabilities across Ethereum's stack, from wallets and smart contracts to consensus protocols. Phase 2 will be about implementing real fixes, patching security holes, and improving tools. Finally, Phase 3 will boost transparency and public education so users and institutions can better understand Ethereum's security strengths and weaknesses. The project is being led by top names in the Ethereum ecosystem, including Frederick Svantes and Josh Stark. The Ethereum Foundation is calling on the entire ecosystem to contribute: developers, auditors, users, and researchers. A public feedback form is available for anyone who wants to join the mission. One of the largest black markets on the internet, known as Howang Guarantee, is officially shut down. The platform, often called the Amazon for crypto crime, was operating in plain sight on Telegram. It allowed bad actors to sell services like money laundering, deepfake tools, and even hardware used to enslave scam workers in Southeast Asia. All this happened through encrypted groups using Tether and an escrow system to create trust among criminals. At its peak, Howang handled over $27 billion in transactions, 5 times more than Hydra, the previous darknet heavyweight. The platform was connected to Hyoing Group, a Cambodian company with ties to local political elites. These connections gave it protection and room to grow unchecked for years. But everything changed when researchers at crypto tracing firm Elliptic exposed its operations. Within days, Telegram acted, banning thousands of accounts and cutting off the marketplace's entire infrastructure. Howang Guarantee posted a short, typo-ridden goodbye note and disappeared. What made this platform particularly dangerous was how it fueled an entire ecosystem of crypto scams, including human trafficking and fraud factories in places like Cambodia and Myanmar. Other similar marketplaces are still active, and the cat-and-mouse game between platforms and cybercriminals continues. Mastercard is teaming up with MoonPay to bring stablecoin-powered cards into the mainstream. This means users could soon pay for everyday items using stablecoins like USDC, which are pegged to the US dollar. Transactions will be instantly converted to local fiat currencies, making the process seamless for both users and merchants. The move builds on MasterCard's previous partnerships with OKX and Circle, and it adds momentum to the growing role of stablecoins in global payments. The real innovation lies in the back end. MoonPay recently acquired Iron, a company that specializes in API-driven stablecoin infrastructure. This allows businesses to send and receive money faster across borders, transforming crypto wallets into digital bank accounts. It's especially useful for creators, gig workers, and contractors who need smooth, fast payouts without relying on traditional banks. The SEC recently stepped back from investigating PayPal's stablecoin, and while it ruled that some stablecoins aren't securities, clarity is still lacking on others. Despite this, major players like Mastercard and Visa are pressing forward, betting that the technology is too useful to ignore. JP Morgan teamed up with Chainlink and Ondo Finance to settle tokenized U.S. Treasury assets using blockchain technology. This was a real-world transaction linking JP Morgan's permissioned blockchain with Ondo's public chain using Chainlink's cross-chain infrastructure. It's one of the first examples of a major bank completing a delivery versus payment, or DVP, transaction using public blockchain rails. Traditionally, JP Morgan has kept its blockchain experiments private, but this marks a shift. The transaction involved tokenized U.S. government debt settled instantly and securely across two very different blockchain systems. Chainlink's tech made it possible coordinating between the private Connexus network and the public Ondo chain. The Chainlink runtime environment ensured everything was compliant and secure, something banks absolutely require when dealing with real assets. The DVP transactions is the backbone of secure financial trading. Doing them on blockchain cuts out delays, reduces risks, and offers full transparency. It also signals a future where asset management, settlement, and global finance are transformed by tokenized infrastructure.